Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is not going to be a vlog. Well, it's kind of going to be a vlog. Today I am getting my first Rizzo cut. In fact, this is kind of my first curly girl cut since I was in like first grade. In first grade I got a diva cut and I think I liked it. Honestly, I don't really remember. I was in first grade, I didn't care much about my hair. I'm really excited. I'm also a bit nervous. I will say these are the things that I'm most worried about. The first one is that I do have to wear my hair straight sometimes just because I am an actress and I also like my hair straight. So, you know, most of the time it has a wave in it or is flipped under and looks like it's blown out, but I just want to make sure it doesn't look like I have a botched haircut when I want to wear it straight. So I guess versatility is a huge concern of mine. The second thing that I'm worried about is length. I just started growing my hair out. I had a bob for about, I want to say like 2 years, and so I'm finally growing it out. It's actually finally, I feel like, at a length, especially curly, where it doesn't look ridiculous and weird. So I'm really hoping they don't take off like a ton of length. I feel like that's a common concern with every curly girl. But for the things that I want in the hairstyle is I want more volume and more definition, especially in this section. So a lot of volume and a lot of definition here. And then overall, just kind of like a little bit better of a shape, just to get more volume. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. So today I don't have any products in my hair because those are the instructions that they give you when they email you with your appointment confirmation. I'm honestly kind of shocked at how okay my hair looks without product. To be honest with you, I think I've only worn my hair without product maybe once or twice, and half the time I just was like throwing it up in a bun and I just didn't even worry about it. I'm kind of surprised at how much definition I have and how much volume I have, but it definitely is a little bit frizzy and it's so soft that I know for a fact if I wore it overnight, there's no way that these curls would last. Without further ado, let's head to the salon. I'm going to the salon on, I think, the Upper East Side of New York, obviously. I believe it's the Upper East Side. I will have to double check on that. So I'm gonna take the subway there. It is snowing. It just started snowing again, so we're in the middle of a snowstorm. They told me to come with my hair dry, which it's snowing, but I can't wear a hat because they told me not to do that either. So I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But without further ado, let's head to the salon.
I never cared much for the traffic in Midtown, so I moved down south. I don't know where you are now. It's getting exhausting trying to imagine settling down when it's already happened. A piece of my heart is stuck in Manhattan. The last 4 years, you're all I've known. I guess I forgot how to be on my own. I'm going out of my mind, trying to put you out of my mind. Am I just wasting my time? But it's too far gone, I should have moved on. Don't even know if it's love now. With all this distance, all this time, keep wondering if you're doing fine. Trying to put me out of your mind while I'm going out of my mind. I'm going out of my mind. I'm boxing up shit that you left on my nightstand. I have to admit, this is never what I planned. The hoodies, the t-shirts, the handwritten notes, the book from your parents, I never let go. You left so much more than your words and your clothes. So I'm going out of my mind.
So you never want your hair to look like this with products.
Okay, yeah.
It's gonna be super dry.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna take this back. I'm gonna wet this again a little bit. I'm gonna take some of the bronzer if it comes up. I'm gonna start at the ends, work my way up. I'm gonna take a little bit of gel. Good. Start at the end.
It's so funny because I've only like either scrunched in a gel or like prayer hands in a gel. I've never brushed it through.
No, it makes a whole lot of a difference in the definition and frizz. Next sponge.
We fell in love in the winter, but I miss you most in the fall.
And here, like the finger curl, usually the perimeter.
I like can never figure out finger coiling, but so I'm like taking deep notes. I think maybe I was taking too big of sections.
Yeah, so it's like smaller, then you just like roll it down.
3 years, 11 months together after one night in Montreal.
Cool.
Red leaves are in the breeze.
Oh my god, I'm obsessed.
And now I share this bed with someone new. Something's in.
So I absolutely, no one's around me. I absolutely love my hair. I'm obsessed. The people there are so nice. I'm sorry I didn't get as much footage as I wanted. I just got like nervous vlogging because salons are kind of intimidating and I hadn't been there before. And also she was telling me so much information. I learned so much and I feel like I'm pretty educated on my curls, but nothing like how she was saying. Like I learned so much, but like literally my hair has so much volume and looks so thick. I'm obsessed. I'll share my experience and more thoughts when I get home. Now that I'm home, I wanted to give you guys my full thoughts on my REZO curl experience. First off, everyone was so nice and welcoming. I've been to so many salons where it's like super cold and intimidating and like you just don't want to be there, and this was not that experience at all. It felt like you'd know them for years. Everyone was just so sweet and kind, including the girl who did my hair. Now let's get into the experience. So when you first get there, you sign in and they give you basically like a sheet. You fill out your contact info. And I do believe they said if you have any requests or anything to write them down. And then you get into your chair and your stylist basically asks you what your expectations are, what your concerns are, and all of that type of stuff. I really appreciate this, I guess mostly because my stylist really took the time to like understand what I was saying. It wasn't just this quick like, okay, great, but now I'm gonna like do my cut on your hair. Like she really understood what I was saying and took the time to listen and kind of like tell me what she thinks would match, what kind of cut would match what my expectations were, if that makes any sense. And she just starts dry cutting your hair. So she just started dry cutting it and creating this like great shape. It's like so nice and round and like so voluminous. And something that I really like about it and something that I didn't know before is that it's a symmetrical cut. So I can part my hair in the middle, I can part my hair on the side, and it still will hold its shape when it's curly and look cool. One thing I do have to say is she was so knowledgeable about curls, which was something that was really interesting because it wasn't just like a haircut. I felt like I was getting a lesson in my curls. And even though I watch like a lot of YouTube videos about curly hair and do a lot of research on curly hair, sometimes it's really nice to have a professional who's looking at your hair, giving you advice based on what they're seeing. Because I feel like sometimes you can only judge what other curly girls' hair texture is like through a video only so much. So it was really great to have someone like hands-on look at your hair and tell you things about it. I still cannot get over it. Crazy. And from there, I showed you guys, she basically brought me to the sink. She shampooed and conditioned my hair and then went into styling it. She taught me like a whole different way of styling my hair that I never thought of doing before. So I'm excited to give it a try. So then she brought me back to the chair. The chair actually reclines, which is kind of cool. And she like had me flip my hair back and was blow drying it and then flipping it different ways and flipping in the front and blow drying it. And then she kind of just like scrunched out the crunch and shook it out. And then she kind of went through with her scissors and saw pieces that maybe didn't look as good and fixed those pieces, which was really great. I can't say this enough. I love how she was teaching me so much about my curls as I was like going through, and just to get like a haircut, I feel like they don't really normally talk to you about that stuff. And I feel like they weren't overselling me products or anything. It was just a matter of like educating me on my curls and honestly like making me love my curls even more. So I had such a great experience as far as like customer service goes. And these are the final results. I absolutely love them. I love how rounded it is and how voluminous it is. I will say it's a lot shorter than I thought it was gonna be, but I also think like it's a lot curlier than it normally is too. So I think with the way she styled it, it definitely like shrunk up a lot. So it'll be exciting to see it when I style it myself. I do also want to say checking out was such a great experience. I know this sounds so random, but something I really loved was on the wall when you check out, they just have each stylist's info. And so you can just go over and scan the QR code of like their Venmo and Venmo them for a tip, which is something I thought was amazing because I hate carrying cash. I never actually end up carrying cash, so I always like forget and then I have to like put it on a card or whatever, and so that just made it so easy. So that is it for my Rezo experience. I definitely am gonna go back and get a haircut probably like around in the summer, just to get like a good little trim, and I'll probably bring you guys along, so look forward to that. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to see more curly stuff on my channel, let me know, because normally I do just vlogs, but if you like more curly girl content, let me know. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
3 years, 11 months together after one night in Montreal.